On Thursday, the Lok Sabha passed the Waqf Amendment Bill after a marathon 12-hour debate. The final vote, 288 in its favor, 232 against it. The ruling NDA claims that this bill will benefit minorities, while the opposition is calling it anti-Muslim. So what's the bill really all about? Let's break it down. First, let's understand what the Waqf is all about. Waqf is a system essentially about managing properties that are donated for religious and charitable purposes. Think of it like a land or property that's dedicated to charity, often related to Islam. Once a property is designated as a waqf, it cannot be sold or inherited. The Waqf Act of 1955 set the framework for managing these properties. So what's changing with the new bill? The new bill says only a practicing Muslim, someone who's been following Islam for at least 5 years, can create waqf property. Sounds straightforward, right? But it's raising eyebrows. The opposition argues that this requirement could unfairly exclude some Muslims from making waqf donations. It could also lead to religious discrimination. And who counts as a practicing Muslim? And who decides? The bill gives more power to waqf boards, both at state and central level. The idea is to bring in more regulation and oversight. But the opposition fears that this could lead to political interference. Imagine a waqf property being controlled by a government that may not have the best interests of the community in mind. The opposition also argued that this bill is designed to create divisions within the Muslim community and distract from issues like unemployment and economic growth. They're saying it's a political strategy ahead of elections. Now, why is the bill causing so much controversy? Well, the opposition claims it could lead to discrimination against minorities. The requirement of practicing Muslim could open door for religious profiling. And no one is quite sure how the authorities will determine who qualifies. Imagine the paperwork involved. Some opposition MPs like Gaurav Gogoi from the Congress and Akhilesh Yadav from the Samajwadi Party also argue that this bill is a part of the political agenda to polarize voters. They are suggesting it's less about managing waqf properties and more about creating division among communities. Despite the strong opposition, the BJP-led government rejected all the amendments from the opposition, which has only added fuel to the fire. The government's critics say that they are pushing the bill without proper consultation. On the other hand, supporters of the bill defend it as a way to protect the rights of minorities and ensure better management of waqf properties. They argue that it will bring the much needed transparency and stop the illegal transfer of property. According to them, the waqf is vital for funding things like education and healthcare within the Muslim community. The Waqf Amendment Bill has sparked a lot of debates. Some are supporting it, and others, including the Muslim community, are opposing it. Is it a step forward for better management of waqf property, or is it a politically charged move that divides communities? What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments.